How to save traceback, sys.ext_info values in a variable? I want to save the name of the error and the traceback details into a variable. Here's my attempt. Output. Desired output. PS I know this can be done easily using the traceback module, but I want to know usage of sys.ext_info, too, object here.
This is how I do it. You should however take a look at the traceback documentation, as you might find there more suitable methods, depending to how you want to process your variable afterwards.
sys.ext_info returns a tuple with 3 values, type, value, traceback. Here type gets the exception type of the exception being handled, value is the arguments that are being passed to constructor of exception class, traceback contains the stack information like where the exception occurred etc. For example, in the following program, now if we print the tuple the values will be this. ext_tuple 0, value will be 0 division error, ext_tuple 1, value will be integer division or modulo by 0, string passed as parameter to the exception class, ext_tuple 2, value will be trackback object at, some memory address. The above details can also be fetched by simply printing the exception in string format.
Use traceback.extract_stack if you want convenient access to module and function names and line numbers. Use .join traceback.format_stack if you just want a string that looks like the traceback.print_stack output. Notice that even with .join you will get a multiline string, since the elements of format_stack contain \n. See output below. Remember to import traceback. Here's the output from traceback.extract_stack. Formatting added for readability. Here's the output from .join traceback.format_stack. Formatting added for readability.
Be careful when you take the exception object or the traceback object out of the exception handler, since this causes circular references and gc.collect will fail to collect. This appears to be of a particular problem in the IPython/Jupyter Notebook environment where the traceback object doesn't get cleared at the right time and even an explicit call to gc.collect in finally section does nothing. And that's a huge problem if you have some huge objects that don't get their memory reclaimed because of that. For example, CUDA out of memory exceptions that without this solution require a complete kernel restart to recover. In general, if you want to save the traceback object, you need to clear it from references to locals, like so. In the case of Jupyter Notebook, you have to do that at the very least inside the exception handler. Tested with Python 3.7. PS The problem with IPython or Jupyter Notebook Env is that it has %TB magic which saves the traceback and makes it available at any point later. And as a result any locals in all frames participating in the traceback will not be freed until the notebook exits or another exception will overwrite the previously stored backtrace. This is very problematic. It should not store the traceback without cleaning its frames. Fix submitted here.
If you want to see more, please don't forget to subscribe.